Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the new season of football videos. Of course, I've been away for a long time, but now it's a new season, new year, new everything. So it's going to be a very fantastic year, I hope. Real Madrid has gotten new players, so it's going to be absolutely crazy. I'm going to start off today with a little bit of a prediction, and then we'll slowly move on to different analysis of the new signings, the new systems, Xabi Alonso, so on and so forth. There's so much to cover. But obviously, in today's video, I will only do my table predictions. But there is a twist. There is a twist. So stay tuned. I'll announce it soon. Alright? Let's get on with it. So we're gonna start off with this. Who do we think is gonna get relegated? Well, I assume based on last year, maybe Sevilla might get relegated. They barely just made it out of relegation last year. I don't know. They might come in strong again this year. I'm not entirely sure. But we have this team here. We have Elche who's back, and we have Levante who's back. I'm gonna assume that Levante is gonna get relegated again. To be completely honest with you, they've never really managed to stay in the table, as far as I remember. At least now in the last couple of years, they've always gone up and down, up and down. So I'm gonna assume they're gonna get relegated. And I'm also looking at the table from last year. It's looking a little bit shaky for Girona. They only had that one insane season. If you guys remember, they were like dominating at the very top. They were first place for such a long time until Real Madrid came and swooped in and got the victory. Of course, like the best team in the world. I'm joking. I'm not, but you know. I'm also gonna put them, and I'm also gonna put who we're gonna put. I don't know who's gonna get relegated. That's the issue. It's very tight because last year even Girona, Sevilla, Alves, Espanyol, they were all within reach of being relegated. So they're all very tight. But I'm gonna assume that Espanyol will get relegated. So we have our relegation. I honestly think that's how it's gonna be. I'm gonna reorganize and put it this way. This is the order that I'm gonna think, and the order does matter, ladies and gents. I'm gonna be asking you to do something very important very soon. So stay tuned for that. But let's move on to the next level. We're gonna slowly move up until who we think is gonna actually win the La Liga this year. So it's gonna be a very hectic table, I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to pick 5 teams, ladies and gentlemen, in the lower third. Alright, so let's start off. Let's see. I'm gonna put Sevilla. I don't know how you pronounce it. I'm basing this a little bit off last year, not gonna lie. I think Girona will do better. I think they'll do a little bit better. Maybe they'll stay in the middle of the table. So let me straight off put them there. I think Elche won't do that good. I think Mallorca is going to be doing good. I don't know, maybe Valencia. Valencia is a very tricky one. Let me mention that Valencia is actually very tricky because last year they came and dominated us. We lost to them, I think, once or twice. It was crazy. They did terrible. They were pretty much in the middle of the table ish. I'm gonna put Rayo Vallecano here, and I'm gonna put Alves here. This is based on a little bit of last year, but also, come on, let's be real. I don't think they're gonna do that great. I'm gonna move this here. I'm gonna move this and this. That's the order I think how it's gonna end up. All right. We're slowly moving up to the interesting parts, ladies and gents, because I know you're waiting to see who's gonna win, and you're gonna assume it's gonna be Real Madrid or Barcelona. I know you guys are waiting for that, but okay, just settle down. We'll get there slowly. No, I wouldn't put them there. I'd probably put Getafe here as well. I'd actually put Getafe above them. I'd also put Villarreal though, or the thing is they're actually good teams. Osasuna I'll put here. I'll move Mallorca here. I'll put Osasuna here. I think that's how I'll end up like. I'll put actually Real Betis. I'll put Real Betis. I think Real Betis will be strong, but not strong enough to qualify for the UEFA Conference League or the Europa League or the Champions League. I don't think they're going to win the league regardless, but still, you know. But who do I think is gonna be there? I'm gonna put Villarreal over here. Actually, no, I don't think. I'm gonna put Celta Vigo in the UEFA Conference League. I'm gonna put Real Sociedad and Villarreal. This is where it gets interesting though. The question is, who do you put? Okay, I doubt Atletico Madrid. Let's be real. Atletico Madrid are a strong team, but like, since when have they done that well to reach anywhere and win it? Like, how long has it been since they won their last title? You know, you guys picking up what I'm putting down? They're dominant at times, maybe most of the times, but not good enough to win the league. And looking at the teams that are available right now, I don't think so either. But I think it's obvious who it comes down to. Actually, I'll put Atletico. I think Atletico Madrid will be above. This is going to be very tough because Barcelona have made some signings, Real Madrid have made some signings. Barcelona obviously have dominated so well in the preseason games, in the friendly games. They are friendly games against weak teams, let's be real about it. They've got reinforcements all over the place. But on the other hand, Real Madrid have also gotten reinforcements at the back, a little bit here and there. We've lost Luka Modric, unfortunately. We've lost Lucas Vazquez, unfortunately. We've lost some big names, but we did not perform well in the Club World Cup. The Club World Cup kind of gave me an image of how this season's going to go. I don't want to rely too much on the Club World Cup, but it seems like I have to, based on that and based on the feelings I'm getting, I'm gonna have to put Real Madrid not winning the league, Barcelona. I think that's how it's gonna be. As hard as this might sound, as hard as this might be, I obviously I'm gonna be very what's the word? I'm gonna be very confident in my team. I believe Real Madrid can win it, but will they? Based on so far, I have doubts. But regardless of that, I will obviously constantly support. But I'm just looking at how things have gone, because we've gotten some rising players. We got Asensio from last year. We've got Gonzalez, who performed extraordinarily well in the Club World Cup. Trent, not entirely that well, to be honest. Carvajal, I haven't seen much from him. Our defense still very shaky, very terrible. Rudiger, obviously, especially with that mistake against PSG, there is a lot of doubt. So I'm gonna be predicting this. This is my table prediction. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where things get a little bit interesting. This is where I'm gonna be putting a twist. So, as you guys might have heard, I have a Discord server. Please do join that because it's going to be very important for the next thing I'm about to say. So join my Discord server, make your tier list, and if you want to be more precise, you could be more precise. You could put like how many points, the point difference. But just to start it off for this year, take it easy and see and get you guys going. I'm only going to be asking for you to make your tier list, send it over, take a screenshot, pop it over on my Discord server, on the YouTube chat, as you can see. Do that, and we'll see. Maybe at the end of the year, you'll get a special prize. I won't say anything more than that. You might get a special prize at the end of the year for the person, or for those of you, or for the number one basically, who gets the most points. So how does the points work? Okay, so obviously you have all your teams. You get 1 point for each correct position. So for example, I put these guys in order. So if I get this right, but then these two are the other way around, I only get 1 point. If I get all of this in the right order, I get 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. That's how it works. Also, We're gonna we're gonna add a little bit more, but for now, this is all you need to know. If you want to know more, join my Discord server. I'll be writing down the rules, I'll be writing down the point system, I'll be doing all of that beautiful stuff. If you have any questions, you can ask me there as well. But that's pretty much it, ladies and gents. Stay tuned for some more videos that are gonna be coming up, because there's a whole bunch of things to be discussed. You have up until the 14th of August to join, to send in your tier list, because after that the season starts and then there is no more predictions. No more, nothing else. Alright, ladies and gents, I'll catch you guys all in the next one. Take care and bye bye.